I saw that.
I had a hot take.
Go for it.
I wanted Tanaay to be here, but he's really too lazy to make it for shoots.
Yeah.
So, my take is that Khabib has spoiled the UFC.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Casuals. Back in studio. Hope you guys enjoyed the Pickle Prince interview. It was awesome. Zeus, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I said it on the episode as well. My favorite episode so far. I think he has great energy, great vibes, as we said throughout the episode. And yeah, he quite keen on coming back. We're more than keen on having him back. So
Recurring guest.
yeah, it looks like a partnership for the ages.
Yes, and before that episode, we went out for the North London Derby. Went and watched the game with Spurs Mumbai, which was also an amazing video. Amazing time. Never thought in my life I'd do that. Go watch a North London Derby with a bunch of Spursies.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that?
Amazing atmosphere. I mean, they all were really welcoming to us. Two of you guys were in an Arsenal jersey. Obviously, there was wanker chants going around, but that's banter. I mean, it would be weird if they weren't calling you all wankers. So yeah, shout out to them. Shout out for having us, letting us film. They gave us a lot of freedom to do what we wanted. We're really nice. We're really helping. So yeah.
Yeah, we love it. We're here to grow the game, and they contributed. Sattu, your experience as an Arsenal fan too?
Amazing. I think, as Zio said, they were really welcoming, and most people I spoke to who watched the video were like really surprised at how many Spurs fans there are and how they turned out. Biggest moment of their season, I would say. That's why they all showed up. But still, thank you guys.
Perfect, man. Go check that video out.
Yeah.
Let us know if you want to see that kind of content more. We're more than willing to oblige.
For sure. Yeah.
So let's move into our FPL update.
Where's the piggy?
Where's the piggy? We don't really need the piggy
Oh,
this.
he's flexing.
We don't
He's
really need the
flexing.
piggy this week. No food for the piggy this week because we scored above average. Average points. Thank you. I don't want to take all the credit, but I will a little bit.
Mix us to get
Mix.
some.
So no 100 rupees, no food for the piggy this time. We got 62 points. The average was 51. Thank you. Shout out to our FPL expert Magic Mix for helping us out. Although his players did not get us that many points, Pedro Porro, who we got in on his advice, got us only 2 points, and Onana got us only 1 point.
It was the symmetry of the team. No, they got them in the team.
Chemistry.
So the rest of the team did well. Yeah,
Perfect. Perfect. But yeah, Magic Mix, if you want to come back on, hopefully these players perform in the next 2-3 weeks. And also, he also messed up on the Nkunku thing because he told us to transfer Nkunku out and Nkunku went and scored. So, Magic Mix, fix your shit.
I mean, I said it there and there. I said it literally. I made a face when he said I take Nkunku out, but don't believe me.
Zio, you want to give your FPL personal team update to us?
So my team, Boca Seniors, that's the name of the team. It's just been my name throughout. I don't really care to make a new name every year. So find me 87th place out of 92 on the Casuals League. But I am a self-renowned FPL expert. So one insight I will give you guys for next week. Just take Marcus Rashford in your team.
Enough said. Okay, cool. Let's move on to Premier Picks, previewing the next week. What else do we have to do?
Cover where the standings are.
Okay, yeah. Sattu, take it away.
Yeah, cool. So coming to the standings from last week's predictions, we have a top of the table battle heating up and a relegation battle also heating up.
Just want to give the point system real quick. Every right guess for a win or a loss, we get 1 point. And every time we guess a draw correct, we get 2 points.
Yeah, so that leaves Sammy at the top of the table with 8 points. I'm in second place with 7. Zeus in third place with 4 points. And Tanaay dead last at 3 points.
So we were having this argument, right? Last week, second or fourth should do the forfeit. Let's keep it at fourth only for now.
Second or fourth?
I strongly agree with fourth here. I think this should be Tanaay's punishment for missing 3
Yeah,
shoots.
where is Tanaay?
3? I think this is like the 17th shoot he's missed.
But third in a week. We have to give him a penalty for that, bro.
Yeah.
Probably like 15
100 rupees
hot dogs.
extra for that pig. Just
For sure. Y'all comment and let us know what we should do with Tanaay for missing so many
yeah,
shots.
and whatever the top comment is, we will make sure he does it.
We are men of our words. We've always done everything we've
Correct.
promised.
So now that we've said it, Tanaay has to do it.
So let's move on to previewing this week now. What's the first game we're going with, Sattu?
So we'll start with Arsenal versus City. Please come to our screening Sunday at Hammer and Song. Starts at 8:30 p.m. It's going to be a vibe. Everyone's going to be there. And if this does well, we can have more of these. So starting with the prediction, I should trust my team, but I'm going to go for a draw again on this one.
Arsenal versus City. Damn. Very negative vibes from you, Sattu. But I think we should go watch games with Spurs Mumbai more often. I think they're good luck for us, especially as Arsenal fans, considering we won in their home territory as well as their bar.
So you want to go for this game also?
Imagine if they do a viewing party for City versus Arsenal. Full Spursy moment that would be. But City are massive favourites, but I still believe we'll get the win after what we saw at Spurs. We saw something else with Arsenal. Sitting deep, if we can grind, then we're away, grind that result out. But I think we need to take a different approach in this game. We need to start off strong because City have been a little susceptible to mistakes in the past few games. You've seen they conceded early to Ipswich and Brentford. So my tactic or my suggestion to Mikel Arteta in this game would be love bomb them. Love bomb them in the sense that go hard early in the relationship. Just go hard, attack them non-stop, get that first goal in the 10 minutes. And then for the rest of the game, just sit back and relax. As Urban Dictionary would describe love bombing. Go hard in the start and then relax in the end. So Arsenal for me. For a long-winded Arsenal for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think thug tactics is the correct term for this. Just in the first 15 minutes, throw everything at them. And then I want to see all 11 players in the D for the next 80 minutes or so.
No Odegaard, so that's a good option.
At least Rice is back. So.
Yes.
So this is the pick that I've been debating all week. The romantic in me wants Arsenal to win it, but the logic in me says City is going to win it. I think City right now looking ridiculous. You said correct, conceding early goals against Ipswich and Brentford, but I think they scored their next goal in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Haaland looking like ridiculous. That's what Pep said about him. Pep said, I played football for 11 years and I scored 11 goals. This guy scored 9 goals in 11 minutes. Like, it's crazy. I mean, he is an absolute robot, an absolute machine. So I think City are going to ride the wave, and I think it's going to be a good game. So come and watch. But I think City are going to take it.
I hope not, man. Because I want the screening to be good and I want it to be all... I feel like I'm hoping for too many things at once. For this event to go right and Arsenal to win.
Yeah.
Something has to give.
Arsenal should. But yeah,
I'm not going to say anything.
I want City to... I would like City to lose because, they are obviously competing for the title as much as us. So less points they get for the title.
By
that's
us,
better.
CS means Chelsea. So
Yeah.
amazing. So let's get to the Chelsea game. The title favorites.
I mean, I don't know how to say
West Ham,
much.
Chelsea.
London derby. Pretty clear. Chelsea going to thrash them. Struggled against Bournemouth.
Another thrashing.
Another thrashing. Struggled against Bournemouth a bit, but happens. Away days in the Premier League can be hard. It is another away day, but it's London Stadium, known for their shitty atmosphere. So yeah, they're gonna blow bubbles in their face.
Yeah, I think Chelsea should take this one. I'm hoping they don't leave it for as late as they did for Nkunku's goal. But yeah, hopefully Chelsea takes it and I can maybe beat Sammy to the top of the leaderboard.
The odd makers have decided or have been leaning towards it being a draw. It's draw at plus 290 right now. A win for Chelsea is plus 106 and a win for West Ham is plus 240. So I'm going to go with the bookmakers. Go for a draw. Oh,
Good.
no, I misread the odds completely. They think a draw is the least likely.
Or is it plus 350?
No, it's plus 290, which means least likely. So I'm gonna go with the draw.
Least likely is a bit of a... They think it's more likely that West Ham win.
They think it's more likely that Chelsea wins. Chelsea are favourites.
No, but they think it's more likely that West Ham win than a draw.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
I'm gonna go for a draw on this. Fuck the bookmakers.
Fuck the bookmakers.
Cool. Next game for us is Liverpool versus Bournemouth. Liverpool coming off a horrendous game against Nottingham Forest. They were really struggling. I think they just struggled creatively. They had possession. They were just trying anything and everything. And Nottingham Forest hit them on that counter, scored that amazing goal. But I think they bounce back from this. Going to go with Liverpool on this one.
Yeah. I don't think Sattu watches football because Liverpool won 3-1 against AC Milan last night. So that's their last game. So going into the game with pretty good form. Sorry to out you, Sattu. Sorry, I tried that too. Yeah, I think Liverpool, you have bad days. Everyone has bad days, but I think they're just going to bounce back. They're probably going to beat them. I won't say thrash, any other word. I'll go with Liverpool.
Yeah, it was a shocking victory for Nottingham last week. Like you said, I think they're going to bounce back to Liverpool for me.
Cool. Next game, Tottenham-Brentford. Fuck you, Zeus. I watched this. Their greatest player of all time dropped 5 on Zagreb. But clearly they're missing Harry Kane this season. And because of that, I'm going to stick with Brentford on this one. They look really strong. The City game, obviously, they just got flooded towards the second half. But I think they can take Tottenham here.
So tactically, I'm going to go for a draw here.
Tactically, love the
So that I have to go for one game a week where I can get those 2 points to catch up to y'all.
Love when we use our brain on this podcast.
So I'm going to say a draw because Brentford playing good football and Tottenham not. So
Just out of good faith and because of what Spurs Mumbai did for us last week, I'm going to go for a Brentford win.
his name is Visa Sattu, not Bisa.
What did Sattu say?
You read Bisa injury. We were searching for the word.
Wait, did I say Brentford win?
No, you said Spurs win.
I don't know what I said. I meant Spurs win. I meant Spurs win. Yeah, I meant Spurs win.
But yeah, Visa injured, so that could be a challenge for them. Unfortunate for him, he was playing really, really well for them. Cool. Next game for us is Palace versus United. I think United looked really strong in the second half against, who were they playing? Bournemouth?
I don't even remember.
Last week?
So much has
Last
happened.
Southampton.
They
Yeah.
won 3-0. Yeah.
They looked horrible in the first half, but they kind of got it together. And Delict was looking strong, so shout out after the international break. Came back stronger. I think United win this one.
Zeus doesn't have to say anything else.
That's all.
So United is his pick, basically. I'm so happy that United are back on track for my pre-season prediction for them. Thank God they're back. And also, because if they hadn't won this game or even drawn this game, I think United fan base would have gone into absolute turmoil and they would have sacked Ten Hag, which would have actually been worse because I want him to stick around for longer.
For sure.
So amazing victory by United. Keep at it. I think this is going to be a draw and United fan base is again going to crumble and get wrecked.
Cool. And last one, threw this in here because Everton are in a generational rut right now. So
I don't even know who Everton's playing, but whoever they're playing, they're going to win. The other team's going to win. I don't even know who they're playing. They'll lose.
they're playing Leicester, who's not doing
Done.
that well either.
Done. Leicester win. That's my prediction.
I've been tactical here. I think it'll be a draw because they're both straight ass. But let's see. Hopefully that gives me my 2 points.
Our tactical thing is draw. I'm going to be tactical, draw. No, I'm not going to be tactical. I'm going to go with emotion. Sean Dyche has probably whipped his players into place for this one. They have to get a victory, man. I'm going to go for Everton. They have to win, bro. I don't think they should score 2 goals in the
they should
early.
take
Yeah.
the lead.
They
Just
should
score the end.
never take the lead. Yeah. They should try to take the lead only in the last 10 minutes and hope for the best then, because I think scoring early is bad for them.
Was it the Everton game last week where that guy scored the absolute screamer?
Yes, John Duran.
John Duran, the Wolves.
And again, he scored a really good goal midweek.
Yeah. Crazy. That was a crazy fucking story.
Yeah, we are not doing a Champions League update because a lot has been happening for us.
And I don't watch Champions League.
Yeah. No, I mean, I really just watched the highlights this weekend. Gonna catch up for Arsenal's game, which is happening tonight.
Yeah, it's a Jamie Vardy party. Are they playing at King Power or
They're playing at King Power.
Jamie Vardy party?
Yeah, I mean, I think Everton's gonna win. So I'm gonna go 3-2 for Everton this time.
3-2.
For Everton this time.
I'll go 2-0 Leicester. It doesn't matter.
Just for bands, I'm going to say 2-2 draw.
Amazing.
Tactical.
That'll actually be progress for them, right? Instead of conceding 3, they're only conceding 2.
Holding on to the game.
Yes. Cool. That was it for Premier Picks. Little short, sweet segment. Let's move on to F1. Sattu, a lot happened in Baku. All I heard was there was a big fat crash and there was some drama. Piastri finished P1 again. Since we've announced that we are a Piastri podcast, he has been on fire. So thank you to us. We would like some of a percentage of your winnings if you want to give it to us.
Yeah.
But that's about
we
it.
deserve it.
We deserve it for our hard work. Sattu, take it away. What happened in the race?
Yeah, so Piastri again beating all the support driver allegations. Absolutely lovely dive bomb into turn one on Leclerc, and then just did not drop that lead throughout the race. It was extremely entertaining. We were actually watching the race on the way to house party car where we went for the Spurs screening, and Zeus almost crashed because
Yeah, I must say it's really unsafe to watch an F1 race and drive at the same time.
So yeah,
You
basically,
get caught up or what with
Yeah,
the
it was like
adrenaline?
one of the overtaking slipstream, man.
I've got to catch the apex on this turn.
yeah, and I still remember clearly in my head the commentator when Budapest and Zeus just completely ignored the road, looked left, and almost killed all three of us. But yeah, I think as obviously Perez and Sainz crashed, we also almost crashed. But I think it was a racing incident. It was a bit stupid from both of them that late into the race. I mean, I get it. P2 was up for grabs, so they both wanted to go for it. But fair enough, racing incident, move on. I do miss the old F1 and what's still prevalent in football, where like drivers fight and kind of hate each other after the race. I mean, there was a little tussle between them after the crash, and then like 2 minutes later they took a selfie with some fans at the back of the track. But yeah, bring back pit lane fights. Shout out Schumacher, Verstappen, go punch the other driver. This sportsmanship is not needed. It makes the sport more boring.
I completely agree with you, man. That drama gets people talking.
For sure.
And it gets bites and it makes it more interesting, like when there's genuine kind of hatred between the drivers.
Yeah, it also became a big thing at one point where I think a lot of F1 drivers were cursing a lot on the radio and it became a big problem. But I remember in one of the press conferences, one of the interviewers asked Hamilton that, you use these kind of words, what do you think about it? And Vettel actually came to his defense saying that, we're in a car going a ridiculous amount of speed, like our lives are on the line. We have adrenaline rushing through our veins. So, I mean, it's natural for them to be like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Let it
and
out.
it's also insane to you choose what to broadcast. So asking the drivers not to say something when you can just not broadcast it if you think it's that offensive is just crazy. Like if you mic up footballers in a match,
Yeah.
I don't think you're
That-
hearing anything that can be
That's
broadcast.
actually exactly what he said. He said if you can mic up a football in a game, what do you think? They're all like playing ring around Rosie and they're all talking nicely to each other. What? No. They're shit talking each other. Like the Pickle Prince said, it's a shit talking sport.
Yeah, and lastly on this, McLaren officially overtaken Red Bull
Oh
in
my.
the Constructors' Championship. So
Big developments.
it's starting to heat up and it's not looking good for Horny Horner.
He is very horny. Look into that story. It's amazing. He was sending nudes to one of his employees, right?
Allegedly, we don't know.
Allegedly. Oh my God. We are already in a lot of lawyer trouble this week. So we don't want to get into more of it.
The dark side.
The dark side.
Against
As we go on in our episodes, you'll find out what has happened in this week. We'll keep you all tuned in, but we can't say much right now. Anyway, also I have one question regarding the race. Is Piastri becoming like a first turn dive bomb specialist? He did it in that race with Lando as well. Now he did it with Leclerc.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, we've not really had someone like this since Ricardo had his kind of fall off. I don't know if it's permanent fall off, but it just makes the sport so entertaining, right? Like seeing someone just fully send it into the corner. And I mean, in the post-race cool down room, Charles also said, like, I couldn't believe you made that turn. I thought I was going to overtake you again. But, I mean, it was perfect. He braked at the right time. He had the acceleration down. So it just makes the sport more entertaining. So
Yeah, shout out the cool down room, by the way. I think it's one of the best things that F1 has done in recent time. It's so sick.
also known as the Verstappen podcast. So
Not anymore, though.
not anymore, thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Thank
Because
God
we are
or
back
thank-
into the sport.
thank Newey.
I am back into the sport because of that. But yeah, that was it for F1. Quick UFC update. El Noche happened last weekend. I think it was Zeus. Did you catch it or not really?
Yeah, I saw the last 3 fights, the Lopez Ortega.
Same, even I saw
Yeah.
that.
I had a hot take.
Go for it.
I wanted Tanaay to be here, but he's clearly too lazy to make it for shoots.
Yeah.
So, my take is that Khabib has spoiled the UFC.
Ooh.
So, hear me out. Khabib, respect to whatever Khabib's done. 29-0. 29-0?
29-0.
Undefeated, like barely lost a round, lost one round to McGregor, I think, in his life, and one to Poirier.
Okay.
And you see all these new wrestlers like these from the Dagestani try to copy his style.
Yeah.
And his style is fucking boring. And they don't do it as well as him. If you can do it as well as Khabib, not lose a single round, not ever be in a position where you're losing a fight, fair enough. But now all these guys are coming. Like the Merab Sugar Sean fight was so boring because Merab
was
just
just gonna
kept
say
shooting
that.
for the takedown. Yeah,
And
I mean, you can understand what they're doing because Khabib has reached levels
Yeah.
that they all want to reach, but they're just not going to reach it.
And in the last round, he started running around, right?
Yeah.
Running away from him.
Yeah.
Merab started running around Sugar Sean.
Yeah, it
And he was completely not engaging any kind of contact, which is, I guess, smart because you have the victory in the bag. He won the earlier 4 rounds very convincingly. But then it was just boring to watch. I'm like, I want to see some entertainment. And it happening in the sphere. All the graphics they had done for each round with like Mexican history through the years. I was watching it with Abbas and he was explaining it to me. I was a little disappointed with the ring girls because they were
What the fuck were they
dressed in all those like Mexican like their theme was basically Mexico through the years, and the ring girls were also wearing garb that was reflecting that. It just didn't translate to the entire UFC vibe.
Like they were wearing some Roman gear and shit.
Yeah, like I don't want to get too crude, but we are watching the ring girls for a very specific reason, and that reason did not exist in that.
I'm watching the UFC for the ring girls. Bro.
He's taking it a step further, which we love.
But Merab, honestly, one of the funniest fuckers. Like, he's just fucking hilarious in the octagon, bro. The fight started, and he just started shouting at Sean while his coach and the referee. I've never seen that before. The referee has to stop at this thing because he's shit-talking his coach while fighting him.
So why that happened was because in the last fight that Sean O'Malley fought which was against Aljo. Sean O'Malley's coach screamed out a tactic for Aljo. He told Aljo, go for it. And Aljo overextended. And in that moment, Sean O'Malley knocked him out. So I think Merab came off the gate and he's like, don't you dare say anything. This is my fight. That's what I think. That's why he did that.
Makes sense. But it was fucking hilarious. He's just jumping around like a little fucker all around the octagon.
Bro, and what cardio you're jumping around in the last round, bro.
And even him kissing Sean O'Malley's back when he had him in a grapple at one point, and he's just like smooching his shoulder blade, and it was just the most random.
Love is love. But shout out to Abbas. Actually, not shout out to him, but he was 1 away from his prediction because he had predicted Shevchenko to win. He predicted Diego Lopez to win, and then he had Sean O'Malley in the last fight. Merab won it. So kind of shout out to him, but not really.
Kind of dominated Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley looked really down. He posted a video of him where he was at his, like, they were having a party or whatever at a hotel, and all his friends were like making fun of him. They were like, he got fucking smacked. And, I mean, I think that's a great thing because if your friends don't tell you how it is, I mean, he's never going to come back from it.
For sure, man. Keeping it real, that's what Sugar Sean does.
Shout out Sugar Sean.
That's
man.
why
He's
we
the
like
goat.
him. But you got to step up with Merab, and as Zeus said, I agree with Zeus's hot take. I totally agree with it.
I wish Tanaay was here. I would like to get his reaction to it.
He would have got very emotional.
Yeah. It's like, these guys are fighting all their life. They're fighting through adversity.
And this is what you're going to do. Just disregard everything they've done. It's tactical. It's so tactical. Like, if you don't have fun, then just don't watch it.
Just don't watch.
But yeah, I think just adding to that, obviously, I am extremely casual when it comes to UFC. I literally started watching because of McGregor. But
Shout out fucking McGregor.
shout out McGregor. Not like he needs it, but shout out anyway. And I mean, the highlights were boring. Like, it's just not entertaining to watch. And I think I saw someone on Twitter say that maybe you reduce the points you get for grappling or keeping someone on the back. And maybe that promotes a little more movement. But it's effective. It works.
I mean, even if you reduce the points, I don't think Sugar Sean got any points those rounds. Like, whatever it is, Merab's going to get more points than him.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
All the UFC ultras are going to come after us.
Let's go.
Dude, let's just keep it to words. We don't want to get physical. I know you guys.
No physical.
No physical.
we have an Abbas, so watch it.
He's probably going to get angry at us for these takes.
He's probably going to be the one hitting us.
Cool. That's about it. Good update. Short and sweet. Probably 3 episodes out this week for you guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See you guys this Sunday. Show up, show out. We're putting our heart and soul into this event. We want to do this more and more and more. Get people out together. Make it fun for everyone out there. If you don't like into sports, we are giving you that context. Come. I'm sure you'll have a good time.
And please spend some money on booze.
Yes. Like and subscribe. Thank you. See you guys next week.
See you.